Hello everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in for your monthly forecast for the month of December of 2022. I'm wishing you all the very best of holiday season. My name is Vickieverlie, and you can find me at vickieverlie.com or the Rock and Roll Prophetess on YouTube. There's much to talk about this month as Jupiter is changing signs, and we will also be having the solstice on the 21st. It's going to be an exciting holiday season. Be sure to check your sun, rising, and moon. If you enjoy my content, please do hit the like and subscribe button to let YouTube algorithm know and others know who are searching for content like mine. I appreciate this end of the year, all you've done for me this year and throughout the next. Wishing you the very best in the holiday season. Now without further ado, on to the reading. Hello Gemini, thanks so much for tuning in. This is Vickieverlie from vickieverlie.com or Rock and Roll Prophetess on YouTube. And this is your December of 2022 Taroscope. The decks we're going to be using is the main reading. We're going to use the Druidcraft Tarot deck. Then we're going to follow up with some cards from my Rock and Roll Tarot deck. And then we're going to pull an Animal Totem card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. And then finally, if you're a Patreon subscriber, we're going to be throwing some more cards from the Aquarian Tarot. If you want to buy any of these decks or find out more about them, there's links in the description to all the decks used in this reading. There is some big stuff. One of the things that's happening this month, there's quite a bit of astrology. The solstice is happening on the 21st. Jupiter's going into Aries on December 20th. But also there's going to be a full moon, and it's in your sign. And that's occurring on December 7th. So this is your annual full moon. You get one new moon, you get one full moon every year. Every sign gets one of each. So this is your full moon for the 2022. I almost said 2023 because I'm doing so many of those 2023 readings lately. But anyways, the full moon brings things to culmination. It can help you figure things out. It will. What I'm getting from the guides, it's removing all filters and blockages, so you could really see something really clearly that maybe has been convoluted up till now. It's also talking about, if you do want to release something, or even if like you were trying to start a diet. I know it's hard to start a diet around the holidays. I'm just like, screw it. I'm gonna eat what I want. I'm not gonna starve myself. I'm eating stuffing. I'm having holiday foods. I'm having cookies and whatever. And then after the first of the year, I'll do it. But for you, anything that you were trying to purge, or even like if you want to clean out your house or do some kind of thing, this is the most powerful time of the year to do that. To purge, to get removed, to get rid of things. So it's a really powerful time to get rid of something on any level. It doesn't have to be a diet or losing weight, whatever it is particular to you. All right, let's go ahead and get a shuffle going here. We've been shuffling. Let's get our cards for our Gemini. I almost said Aries. Now, I know we're doing Gemini, but Jupiter and Aries, that's coming in. That's going to be pretty good, for everybody. It's going to be a shift. It's going to be a nice shift for you because Jupiter will be coming out of a square. Let me grab my chart here. As Jupiter, you're here, you're Gemini. As Jupiter was over here in Pisces, it was making a square. And squares cause friction and, it can be uncomfortable. Now it's moving to a nice sextile. And sextile is a harmonious aspect. Sometimes sextiles you don't really feel all that much because they're just a sextile. It's just you have a nice day. But, you could just be moving into a time of a little bit of a smoother sailing, as you're having a smoother ride during this time. You're getting a lot of the same cards as Taurus. And I did shuffle. I shuffled off camera and I shuffled on camera. So some of these early cards were very similar to the Taurus cards that I just did. Okay. Well, I know you can't really see. I've got this as high as I can get it. It's hard to see, so I will be holding the cards up. It looks like you are going through some struggles. You've got some struggles, and it's around. These are the struggles here. We've got these. The heartache. The 7 of Wands is struggle. The 9 of Wands is struggle, and it's around a 2 of Cups relationship. So, I already forgot how this went. I think it was like this. I don't want to leave it too much. And it feels like you're kind of, you're just, is it worth it? That's what I'm hearing. Is it really worth it going on? And we had these good times together. You're thinking about all the things that you did. But, there maybe for some of you, there's an alternative. There's a new person or a new situation. Or maybe you just being, for some, and you just being in the doldrums is keeping you from this. You know, because there's not just one soulmate in your lifetime. You have many soulmates. Some of you are worried that they know some secrets about you, and they might be blabbing their mouth, and I'm sorry to say that in some cases they might. Now, I hate that stuff, though. It's like what I always say about that. When you're talking smack about somebody else, it doesn't make them look bad. It makes you look bad. That's how I feel about it. And if anybody's running their mouth at me about some stuff like this, I'm just like, wow, remind me never to tell you anything, because if they're going to run, it just makes you look bad, and it makes you, it's small and petty. So, I mean, if they do, I think that may be the case in some cases. They may be putting your business on the street, telling people about you, giving out your personal information that they know. Or some of you, I hate to say this, but some of you might get some kind of computer. Be careful. Don't follow any links and any emails. Make sure when you're entering sensitive information, always check the web address and make sure that you're at the correct web address, and make sure that there's a lock, that it's secure information. Just be real careful about stuff like that too, because that could happen too. Some of you might get like hacked or something like that. Change your passwords. Definitely change your passwords. That's definitely coming through in here. But for more of you, I feel like it's more relationship oriented. I feel like, and again, they may actually come out and be blabbing your stuff all over. If they're blabbing your information all over, talking about you, your intimate details, or maybe for some of you even sharing, if you've shared, intimate pictures, they might be doing that. They might do it. That's just horrible, but, they might. What the guides are coming through with is hold your head high. Hold your head up. I don't think that you need to retaliate. I think that it's just, in the long run, it just makes them look bad. Don't let them trigger that lower part of you to go into reaction, to fight back. Because Mars is in your sign too. Mars is in Gemini, and it's retrograding for a while, all the way till next spring. So there can be this, because Gemini, normally you're not really one to get all pissed off and explode. I mean, you can run, you can get into a good debate and are verbal, you can talk. But normally you're willing to, negotiate, listen, communicate. But with this pending, this Mars, this retrograde Mars being there, there could be a little bit of an underlying turmoil, and you feeling like, oh, I want to toss this, throw it right back. Don't throw it right back, okay? Keep your cool. I might put that as your thing. Keep your cool. Keep your cool when all those about you are, losing theirs, because there's better things in store for you. Ada Rod says actually that things are going to, something that you threw out, you may hear from somebody from far away or from a while ago, like 8 weeks ago, 8 months ago, something like that. And it might be this, well, the Princess of Swords is actually you, honestly. But there might be another air sign that you're involved with. So another Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. This is you, though, the Princess of Swords. And look at her. I love this depiction of her, because it's describing pretty much what I just said. She's just like, you know what? I am not messing with you peasants. I'm looking off into my future, and I am not going to be so petty and, go along with whatever's going on there. You have your moments of doubt and pain, I just heard. Even Jesus Christ had his mom, and I'm not trying to push Jesus Christ on you, believe me, I'm not. That's a lyric from a song, Sympathy for the Devil. Had his moments of doubt and pain. I have respect for everybody's beliefs. I'm not pushing anything on anybody, okay? But you have your moments. You have your moments where you doubt yourself. These are moments of that. Journal, write it out. What the guys just came through is your next great work may spring forth from this time frame, from this period, Gemini, and it may. But you're right, write it down. You may be up all night working out. You'll finally work out that novel, or you'll finally work out that, that idea or whatever. This is actually not a good card, but I don't feel like it's bad in this instance. Look at him. He's immersed in. And he's touching his head. He's Gemini. He's in his head, and by writing, and that's going to be for you, that should be a lifelong thing anyway, Gemini. Writing that stuff down, that's therapy all day long. Writing, speaking, talking. Use that Mercury Gemini energy And he's even got the moon in there. It's the newer moon, but that full moon is going to be powerful for that too. You should be writing out your stuff right now for that full moon and doing some kind of releasing ceremony. Probably releasing this jerk off who's going to be trying to talk to you about your stuff. I'll, put your stuff out there. Anyways, let's do the next part. So you are a Swords card, so let's find you in the spread on this one. We're going to use my mini Rock and Roll Tarot deck. And we're going to look for the King, Queen, Knight of Swords, and whoever shows up first, that's going to be you, and that's going to be the one that represents you. And we'll see what the cards are around that person when they do show up. There's the Three of Swords again. This way. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go, Gemini. What was somebody else had Justice down there? I gotta go this way. There you are. There you are. You got a whole new group of people showing up that, by keeping your cool right now and not engaging, again, it's just exactly what I said. They're the one who's going to look like the jerk. They're the one who's going to be the childish one, behaving childishly and doing that others will think, what's wrong with them? You are here, you are. You're here, and you're heading into, you're surrounded by people. You got the King of Cups, water sign energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You got 2 fire sign people, and they're backing you. I mean, they've got your back, and you are marching forward into the future. It looks fabulous. You've got the Magician. You're super empowered. You got the 6 of Rods. Everybody's saying, yay, yay, Gemini, you rock. You're great. We salute you. We've got I don't know why I'm getting AC/DC songs. I think I got an AC/DC song last time too. For those about to rock, we salute you. That's where that came from. You may be teaching, you may be going to school. Whatever you're preparing, whatever you're working on, you're working on it over here and you're working on it over here. By the time you're ready to show it, it's going to be, you'll be well received. I'm going to put that well received. Because that's what I get. Like, people are going to be like, wow, Gemini. I keep wanting to clap my hands. I feel like your people are going to be applauding your work. Whether they're standing and they're actually an audience clapping their hands, or they're just like giving you a bunch of likes, or, reading your book, or giving you good, you're getting that feedback, that accolades, from other people. By you staying strong in yourself and not lowering yourself to this petty stuff down here. That's the key to everything in this reading, okay? All right, Animal Totem. Real quick announcement, I am doing the year ahead readings. Don't forget about that if you would like to get in on it. The most popular reading of the year. Everybody's been ordering it. It's great. Always my busy season, but I love doing them. There's about a 7 to 10 day turnaround. So the quicker you get, if you order the reading, the quicker you respond to my initial email, the quicker you'll be put in line to get your reading done. It's not when you pay, it's when you respond back with your information needed to go forward. So be on the look. If you order the reading, be on the lookout for my email. I'll be back. I'll be emailing you within 24 hours. Check your spam folder or whatever you got to do. Okay, let's get your animal totem to get together for our Geminis. The dolphin. That's a very high vibe, and dolphin is a very high vibe and energy. It's really high frequency. It's really high spiritual. Dolphins are lighthearted, playful communicators. They communicate through this language that's a complex language that we don't understand. We're just only beginning to understand, but I think we don't really understand it all. Okay, optimist, clairaudient, spirit guide, starseed, joyous interaction of fun and play, sexuality, caring for those less fortunate, embracing personal freedom, respecting others' choices. Yeah, respecting other choices. They choose to be a jerk, and you choose to be in your integrity, and you choose to use that fuel. That there will be that inner, prompting about you want to retaliate back, but you can use that for fuel for whatever this is, whatever you're doing here. I think you could really be making huge progress, and that's a great way to use that Mars energy too. By working through something, or even just physical work, or sex. We got the Empress, we got the thing, having a lot of sex, maybe. That could be for some people. But this just grabs me so strong. This is, if I had to do one message, this is it. This is you, Gemini. Working at night, getting that idea out, working through that stuff, and just really making a lot of progress. All right, everybody, it's that time of year, and if you are going to be doing holiday shopping, as many of you are, why not consider purchasing things from an independent creator like me? But there's many of independent creators out there. These are just a few of the notebooks that I have available through Amazon. If you're a member of Prime, you get free shipping. I have all sorts of stuff. You can find all the links. I've got t-shirts and decks and books and different things. But these make great gifts because they're unique. And not only from me, from any independent creator. They're very unique, and you're helping somebody, an individual, rather than feeding the corporate greed. So there's many ways you can go about that. And then secondly, if you do listen to Christmas music and you do enjoy it, my Christmas song is out. It's Christmas Time. You can find the link below or just under my channel on all the music platforms as well as YouTube. So if you do listen to Christmas music, give it a listen, and if you would add it to your Christmas playlist, that would just make my day. That would make me so happy. So please check it out. Hey everybody, I want to wish you the best year and thank you for the entire year. I'm coming up on my 10 years on YouTube. It'll be in February. It'll be 10 years on YouTube. So I want to do something special. I've got some ideas, but I'm not all the way sure. But for those of you who have supported me all the way through the whole 10 years, thank you so much. And for those of you that are just discovering me, even though I was the original YouTube tarot reader, thank you for showing up, and if you'd hit that subscribe button, then that lets YouTube know and me know that you do enjoy my content, and it gets it out there for more people to enjoy and benefit from. All right, everybody, have a great holiday. Thank you so much for all your support. Remember, you are Love and Beauty Incarnate. We'll see you again in the new year. Patreon, you're up next. Bye.